What's going on, y'all? It's SK13. Welcome back to the channel. Another sunny day out here in these beautiful California mountains. But as you can see from the title, it wasn't all sunshine and rainbows this day. So after reviewing the footage and thinking about what happened, there wasn't one single factor that led to this event, at least in my opinion. It was a culmination of many factors. So let's start the story at the beginning. It was a nice, hot, sunny day out here in the mountains, around 90 degrees Fahrenheit, or I guess 32 degrees Celsius for you minority Celsius folks out there in the world. That was a joke. Relax. Anyways, I had been riding around up here for a couple hours already in the mountains. I wore full gear for maximum protection. This was the first time on these roads on a motorcycle, and I was having an absolute blast on these roads the entire day leading up to that moment. I mean, come on, check out these turns. This one's a nice sweeping one. But yeah, great roads, but back to the story. I brought water and snacks with me. I had a big chug of water about halfway through the day. In hindsight, maybe I should have drank more water, but I found it hard to stop because I was having so much fun. So it's finally the end of the riding day. I'm coming down from the mountain. The sun is right over me. I'm sweating bullets because I have full gear and it's incredibly hot. Not to mention, there's not much wind at that altitude. While going downhill, in general, you just have more momentum, right? Which is a challenge in itself, but if you look closely, throughout the whole way riding, whether it's up and down today, there's very rapid change between sunny and then shaded areas, and it just keeps repeating. That was the trigger for me. I got lost in it. I lost sight of the turn for just a moment, and I found myself running wide and almost crashing straight into the mountain. Here's the full clip of how it went down. So in the full clip, as you can see, kind of because of the wide lens, it doesn't look as close. But trust me, it was really close. So what did I learn? First, I thought the rapid change in shaded and sunny areas is what got me, and that was that. You know, that was it. That was the only reason. I didn't look through the turn and was distracted. But then I had remembered that I had been going through the shaded and sunny areas all day and had been fine. So why now? And it basically boiled down to multiple factors. It was very hot that day. I didn't drink enough water, basically. I didn't snack or anything, and I basically misjudged how much energy I was using while riding. And it was towards the end of the riding day when I am already really tired. People always tell you to ride within your limits, right? And I bet the majority of the time, they're referring to your skills. But here is something else that you should add to that bucket. Endurance. It sounds so simple and obvious, yet so overlooked. Or maybe it's just me. Valuable lesson learned regardless this day, for me personally, and perhaps sharing this will hopefully allow other people, perhaps newer riders or even expert riders, just to be more cognizant of it. Thankfully, the misgauging of my endurance did not lead to an accident, but I am fortunate it turned out that way, and it very well could have been the opposite. Basically, me on the ground. So let's replay the clip real quick. So as you can see, at least I was able to remain calm. I stood the bike up more so that I could brake harder, and then when I had slowed down enough, I had leaned into the turn and just kind of pushed through. Has something like this ever happened to you guys? What are some cues that you use to gauge your own endurance while riding? Like trying to figure out if your endurance is deteriorating or not. I'm willing to bet a lot of you track folks have a lot of wisdom to share about this. So definitely comment down below. Would love to hear everyone's thoughts, as always. Alright y'all, that brings us to the end of the video. As always, thumbs if you enjoyed it, subs if you absolutely loved it, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.